A short time ago, I spoke with former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett about those reports that Israel wanted to kill the leader of Iran. We have reports, they're pretty widespread, that Israel had a chance and wanted to kill Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini, this weekend, but that President Trump vetoed the plan. Prime Minister Netanyahu said killing Khomeini would not escalate the conflict, but it is going to end the conflict. So was that part of the Israeli plan, to take out the Iranian leader?
Well, our goals are to prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon, to take out their ballistic missile centers, and to basically get them to stop being a terror state. We have no issue with Iran whatsoever if they would just carry along with their lives peacefully. Our problem is that they want to destroy us, and they've been working darn hard to do that. So if we can achieve all of that, it doesn't matter whether we take or don't take out Khamenei to achieve that. It's one of the options on the table.
But can you confirm that, in fact, Israeli leaders spoke with President Trump over the weekend about killing him?
No, I'm not going to get into those discussions, which anyway I'm not privy to.
Israel has said it launched this attack because Iran was so close to developing a nuclear weapon. But much of the Iranian nuclear facilities, as you know, are very deep underground. You would need American bunker-busting bombs to get to Fordo, for example, which is half a mile deep under a mountain. How are you going to destroy facilities like Fordo's if you don't have American bombs?
Well, first of all, imagine the whole nuclear program as a sort of a factory, an assembly line. And if you can hit significant parts of it, even if you can't destroy all of it, that still is a significant hit to the entire program. Having said that, clearly destroying Fordo will be a very good thing, because Fordo is a major enrichment facility and it's deep underground. What we've done was peeled out all the air defenses, so now we can operate easily over Tehran and over Iran. And now the next step will be to deepen the damage to those facilities.
Can you fully, though, destroy the Iranian nukes without American help?
Look, we can do the best we can. We can do a significant, push it back significantly. Clearly, we don't have everything necessary to fully destroy it, but think of it as an assembly line. Even if you destroy part of the assembly line, you're slowing the whole thing down.
Are you concerned that attacking these facilities might cause some sort of radioactive event? And what precautions are you taking to prevent that?
We're aware of all of that, and our operations are calibrated to destroy the facilities with minimal such damage.
Iran's president said today, quote, "We are not the ones who abandoned the negotiating table. We were negotiating." Why did Israel attack now instead of waiting a few days until after the Sunday meeting with President Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, to see if perhaps, I know against all odds, an agreement could be met?
Because Iran was just playing us. It's their typical delay and stall tactics. They were given 60 days ultimatum by President Trump. The ultimatum was up. We attacked on the 61st day.
President Trump said this afternoon Iran should talk before it's too late. There are reports that Iran is reaching out to say now it's willing to negotiate. Would Israel stop attacking if negotiations begin again?
No, Israel should stop attacking if Iran agrees to dismantle the nuclear program, to dismantle the ballistic missile program, and to stop terrorizing us. Look, we're not asking for a lot. All we're asking is for Iran to take care of its own business and let Israel live. All right, they're the ones who want to destroy us. We don't want to destroy Iran. So all they need to do is make a big strategic decision. They don't want to annihilate us anymore. Once that decision is made, everything will stop, and we can be peaceful in this region.
Israel's Iron Dome has repelled the vast majority of the missiles that Iran is firing at Israel, but about 10% are getting through, and they are causing some damage.
That's true, and we've taken significant hits and damage, almost 30 Israeli civilians have been killed by Iranian ballistic missiles targeted at civilians and dozens of buildings. But I'll tell you why we're persevering and why we're going to, go through this and united and strong, because we have no other option. If we don't act now, we won't get a bunch of ballistic missiles hitting Israel. We'll get atomic missiles hitting Israel and destroying Israel. So, we're in a situation where, in a sense, it's a no-brainer. We had no choice.
Israel is also targeting Iranian energy facilities, oil and fuel facilities, along with the headquarters of Iran's elite Quds force. And, of course, as we saw on live television today in Tehran, Iranian's television station. Why are those targets important and strategic for you?
Well, because Iran has stepped up its efforts to kill Israeli citizens. It's not targeting our bases, it's targeting population centers. So we decided to go after the regime and the regime apparatus. That TV broadcast center, it's not a regular press like your own station. It's part of the terror apparatus of the state and the dictatorship and control of the state. So we're hitting it. We did give them advance notification so people could leave the building, but we're going to hit anything that has to do with the regime because they're trying to kill our citizens.
And finally, I know both you and Prime Minister Netanyahu have made direct appeals to the Iranian people, saying, you are not our enemy. This is your chance. Rise up. Are you counting, hoping that the Iranian people will finally overthrow this regime?
That would be wonderful. It's, counting on it is too much to say. We don't know. It's one of those things that are chaotic, but this is an opportune moment because we've basically taken out Iran's air defenses, taken out its military leadership, the IRGC leadership, regime elements. I don't think there's going to be a better time. In the Jewish culture, there's a known statement, if not now, when? So now is the moment, and I hope for the Iranian people that they'll succeed and become free again.
Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.